Hello, my name is Isa. My ID number is I25036065. I will explain my part of the code. Starting with the code, I want to explain the libraries that I used, not including iostream because it goes by default. Here is our vector and appstream. I'm using vector to create a list of data, to push and pop data out of this list, and then I'm using appstream to manage the files. Here I created a structure named user checked with two parameters, ID and password with the data types of string. And then over here, if you'll see, I have a vector with type of user check and named users. Also, I declared a few functions over here. One of them is register users, authentication, and load user from file, and save users to file. Let's check the register user first. Over here, we are having a register user, and then our variable named user with type of user check. We're having our output register new user, and then output for our ID. We're getting ID from the user, then output for password and getting this password for user, and putting ID and password into the user's variable. After this part of the code, when the user entered password, we are pushing this user with the data of the person who inputted his credentials in the user's vector, and calling save users to file over here, so that we'll write this data in the file, and outputting users registered successfully. By the way, if we'll go up in the main function, the first function that will be called if we'll start our program, over here we are having load users from file, which loads data of users from users.txt file. After registration, we are having authentication. Right here we are checking users. Vector for emptiness. If it's empty, we are outputting no user registered yet, please register first, and then returning it so that our authentication will end. Then we are having two variables, ID and password, one bool logged in false, and then while true, because false is our logged in is false, and this operator means not, it means like, which means that this one is true. In this loop, we are outputting our login, our space for ID, getting the ID, our password, and password. Over here we are creating then variable named found with the data type of false and value with the data type of bool and value of false. We are having for loop with with u that iterates in the users vector, and this auto means that it's a pointer that points to users each user's value itself. We are having if condition, if first our first entity in the user's vector, its ID is equal to ID that our user over here entered, and our password is equal to user's password, we are making found true and breaking our loop. Then over here, if our found is true, we are outputting welcome in, logged in equals true, and we are going to the dashboard, which is the other group members function. And then else, if we didn't find any matching credentials over here, our found will stay false, and in that case we'll just output from credentials, try again. Let's go to our last two functions. File handling over here, users, we are having two functions which are avoid. It means that we don't return anything. Load users from file, creating if stream with name of in, and we are reading users.txt file. We are checking in if not in, which means if we can't read our user.txt, we are just returning so that our function will end. After this, if everything is okay and this condition didn't work, we are going down here and we are creating a variable named user with data type of user check. Then we are creating a while loop where we are reading, over here we are reading user ID and then user password, and after this, after reading it from the this user, we are pushing it into users dot pushback users, which means that we are pushing each user into our users vector. Let's say over here, go to show colors. Wait. Not here. Yeah. Over here, if you'll see, we are calling this function in the beginning so that our users vector will already have users that were in our users.txt file. We don't have this file yet, but we can add it later on. The last function is save users to file, which is called when we are registering. We are using Ostream, naming it out and putting or writing all the data in users.txt file. We're having for loop, again our pointer with iterator named user in our users vector, and we are writing in the data without in this order: first user ID, then space, then user password, and /n, so that the next user will be written in the next line. That's all for my part of code. Thank you.
My name is Apif Bilal. My student ID is 25/36/55, and now I'm gonna review my code. First of all, I want to start with bus structure declaration. Here, I have created a bus and declared it as struct that stores 5 pieces of data like integer ID, string route, string departure time, integer total seats, integer fare per ticket. ID, it's a unique number for each bus, and the string route I created for to determine where the bus travels, like from to, yeah. And total seats, it's how many passengers it can carry, and fare per ticket. It is a price for one seat. Why this matters? Instead of having separate variables, everything about the bus is organized in one package, and that's why I have used structure. Structure bus. Yeah. And next part is bus array. Yeah. Here I have declared an array with a structure bus that stores 5 elements. Each element stores 5 pieces of data from the structure bus. Like you can see here we have ID, and then we have from Bishkek to Osh, departure time, how many seats is available, and the fare per ticket. Yeah. Let's go next. Next is a function. Bus management model. Yeah, it's a function bus management model. Here we created a function and we called it as bus management model. First of all, and then we declared integer size to determine the size of array. To determine the size of array, we use size of that shows it displays the type, displays the size of array in a byte, and that's why we have, size of all array, all elements divided into size of by first element to determine overall size of elements in the array. And after we have loop for that goes through the array. Goes through the array. Yeah, and after we display bus ID, where we will show all the data from the array. After we will call that function in main function, and after we have quite big function. Yeah, the main purpose of void quite big function is as a user navigation. What it does, like here we have prompts user like to press Q to go back, and after we validate input only access for Q and capital Q. Yeah, when the user chose Q, he can return to the previous menu when Q is pressed.
Hello, Miss Boylin Chang. My name is Kenanbay Firkin. my ID I25031617. Today I'm gonna show you my part of code. So this one, main menu. The program begins with a function called main menu. Inside this function there are file true, and this loop reads the menu endlessly until the user chooses to exit. So this main menu display, there are three options: register, login, and exit. So after showing the options, the program waits the user input, the user enters a number, and the switch statement decides what happens next. So if the user enters 1, the program runs the register user function. So if the user enters 2, the authentication function is called to log the user in. So third one, if the user enters 3, the program prints exciting program, saves all the booking data of the 2 files, and then ends the program. If the user enters anything else, the program prints an error message and shows the menu again. So this main menu, it's basically the enter point of the interior system. It controls navigation this and directs the user to correct part of the application. So second one, I'm gonna show you a dashboard. So dashboard, when the user successfully logs in the RTCan2 dashboard, this another menu that allows the user to interact with the main features of the system. Just like the main menu, the dashboard also uses a file true, this one, and loop, so the menu keeps writing until the user chooses to leave it. So the dashboard contains 4 options. First of all, this view basis, book tickets, view booking details, and exit. So each number activates the different function. First of all, open the model the display, also label basis. Second, leads to ticket booking model, this one, and third one shows the user current booking details. Yes. And for one, this display return the user to the main menu. So this dashboard is the central place where the user performs all the action after logging in. So after this, I'm showing you input function. So input function. So this part. So one of the most important part of the project, the function called Reynolds or Qt prompt value. The function is responsible for the safe reading interest values from the user. Here, how it works. So the function prints a prompt asking the user input. It's ready the input as the string, not directly as a number. This parent error when the user types letters instead of digits. So if the user enter Q, the function returns false, which signals that the user won't go to back. The function checks every character, if the input, if any characters, if not digit, if the prints answer message and asks the user again. If the input valid the string converted into an integer using story, and the function returns true. So thanks to this function, the program becomes more disable and user friendly. It never charges when the user enters invalid data, and always gives the clear message. So I have done. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Karim501, my ID is I250366061, and I'm gonna show my part of code that I did recently. So the first thing I did is added the passenger structure, which includes ID, name, age, contact, city served, total fare, and bus ID. After that, I added dynamic array using vector, which is needed to change the size automatically by adding more elements to array. Okay, so, or not elements, variables. Okay, so after that, I did a ticket booking model function, which the first thing is collects user information by entering name, age, contact in the following local variables. After that, user need to select available bus from 1 to 5, or use 0 to go back. If he does, then he goes. It just cancels, and if he uses number from 1 to 5, then it goes into bus index. We need to subtract 1 here because the every array starts from 0, not from 1. So the bus 5 will be bus 4, and this in this state is needed to check for mistakes if it's less than 0, which means user didn't get to this part, like, but somehow managed to, like, for example, he wrote -1, so it will be invalid bus ID, and he needs to choose again. So it uses continue to go back at this part. Okay. After that it shows the user uses right number. It shows the available seats, and the user just need to enter a number to how much seats he needs to book. Okay. If it's less or equal than 0, then it shows error, and if everything is okay, then it makes fair, and after that shows that seats are reserved and makes a new passenger for our dynamic array. After that, it calls a function made by another student to save it, and here, if the bus is not having enough seats, then you either have a choice to enter a different number. Maybe he wrote the number incorrectly, or choose another bus if he needs a certain number, but this bus can't offer it, so he can choose another bus. Okay, or just cancel booking. And there are the following solutions. Alright, okay, that's everything from me, and have a good day. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. Goodbye.
Hi, Miss Milichong. My name is Chingiz. I'm a member of first group. My ID is I25036541. Today I will explain how my code works. I will focus on 3 main parts: display booking details, print receipt, and the functions that save and load bookings from a file. First one is display booking details. This function is used to show the details of a specific booking made by passengers. First, the program checks there are any booking at all. If there are no booking, it returns to the dashboard. Next, the program asks the user. Next, the program asks the user to enter the booking ID or press Q to go back. Then it asks for the passenger's name. Then, if the users enter Q or 0, the function returns to the dashboard. After that, the program searches through all passengers. It compares the entered booking ID and the name with the stored data. If a match is found, the program sets found true. True. Yes. Then it finds the correct bus using input index passengers. Yes. After that, the function prints the main details: bus ID, route, time, departure time, fare per ticket, seats reserved, and total and amount paid. Print receipt passengers. Then it calls print receipt passengers. Yes. This prints the full formatted ticket. Finally, it asks the user they want to cancel the booking. Do you want to cancel the booking? Yes, no. If user say yes, the function returns the seats back to the bus, deletes the passengers from the list, saves the update list to the file. If the user says no, if no match is found at all, the function prints. Second, it's a print receipt. This function prints a clean formatted bus ticket. First, it finds the bus. Then it checks if the bus ID is valid. If not valid, it prints an error and texts. Next, it prints a ticket in a receipt style. The receipt includes booking ID, name, age, contact, bus ID, route, fare, seats, departure, seats, total fare, and payment status paid. The goal is to give the user a clear and professional ticket. Third, it's a load booking from file. This function loads all bookings from the file when the program starts. It reads booking ID, name, age, contact, seats reserved, total fare, and bus ID. Yes. Each booking is pushed into the passenger's vector. If the file doesn't exist, nothing happens. Fourth, it's a save booking to file. This function saves the This function saves the current booking to the file. It writes all passengers field. Thanks to this, all booking remains saved even after restarting the program. Conclusion: together these functions show booking details, print receipt, save bookings, load bookings. They make the bus booking system complete, simple, and reliable. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, now we're coming to the last part of our code review. I'll show how the program works itself. Let's start it. We're starting the program, and the first thing that we can see is bus ticket booking system. Register, login, exit, and choose option. Let's go to the main function that shows all of this. The main function starts with load users from file that was explained above. It reads file, data from user.txt file and stores it in the user's vector. After this, we are having load bookings from file. Almost absolutely the same function as the first one. It loads all the bookings. Next one is main menu, which leads us over here. We're having main menu in the choice, our while true, or all of our outputs, our choice. And depending on the choice, we are having case 1, case 2, case 3, and all of this. On your exiting program, we're saving all the data, and when we want to authenticate, when we're choosing second option, we are authentication, which means that we're logging in. Case 1 is registering. Let's try 1. We're having register new user, which is this one, register new user. My ID, let's say, could be 1. Next one is 1, 2, 3 over here. User registered successfully. After this, we are going back to our main menu. When we finished it, you can see authentication. Let's start authentication. To log in. Our authentication is right here. I'm logging in by my credentials 1, then 1, 2, 3. By the way, look at this. It created user.txt file itself with our credentials. We're logging in. After this, we're having welcome in if our login is successful. Then we are going to the dashboard, and over here it shows it. In dashboard, we are having more options: view buses, book ticket, view booking details. Let's see, view buses. We can see all the buses from here. These buses using thanks to our bus management module. Let's see it. It shows all the data of our buses. And to quit back, we are seeing that we should press Q, which is this function. And I'm pressing Q. Let's see. I'm trying to do something else. Or maybe exit. Nothing works. Only Q. Right. Let's see how the function works itself. Jump to definition. Yeah, we are having this quit back function over here. And we viewed buses. We know what buses we have, and let's say we want to choose bus number 2 with our route Manas to Batken. Then time 5 p.m. Available seats 10, price 15. I'm choosing 2. Then my name, my age. Let me show it. Over here it's asking all this stuff. Then my phone number. Let's say it could be some random numbers. Then buses available from 1 to 5. Again, we're having option to quit using this read in or quit. I'm choosing bus number 2, as I mentioned before. It says that we have 10 buses. Let's say I want to go with my friends. We are 3 people over there. Choosing 3. Yeah, and it shows that our seats are reserved, and we are having this booking.txt file with all the data of mine. Yeah, that's great. Let's look at take a look at this function first. Read in or quit. We explained this function already before. So let's go and check our new booking details from pressing 3. Here I can again quit back, and let's see, we have print receipt over here. By the way, it prints our receipt, and we are calling it in our function called display booking details. I'm entering my ID since it shows that it's 1 over here, then my name, and it's reading all the data from bookings.txt and showing me data that is needed. Pass ID 2, route Manasvatkin, 5 p.m. Fare per ticket 15, receipts, amount paid 45, and then booking ID, everything is good. At the end, it asks us if we want to cancel our booking or no. I don't want to cancel my booking, so I'm pressing N. Okay, booking not cancelled. Great. After this, let me just quit back. 4, then for exit is 3. I'm quitting, exiting program, done. Thank you for attention. Bye.